This Jon Gruden trial that is about to take place against the NFL, where he is suing because he said he unjust firing and he was a target and they were attacking him. It's a civil lawsuit, I do believe, against the entire NFL. It went to a judge to see if the trial process would continue, if it would go into arbitration, or if it would be dismissed. The judge said this will go to trial. It will be public. Case dismissed for the NFL against Gruden, for it to be dismissed, actually. So they are about to go ahead and go head-to-head. This obviously leads to potential of discovery, which would mean those emails that we heard about that Jon Gruden was a part of, more of them would obviously be overturned. I think if discovery happens and it's a public trial, we're going to learn a lot about a lot of people very quickly, and I would assume the NFL does not want that to happen. But Jon Gruden said, I believe the exact quote was like, there's no honor in taking a deal or whatever, arbitration or something like that. Like, I think Jon Gruden wants to go all the way into court and all the way through that. There's no way the NFL is going to let that happen, right, AJ? They're going to offer him, hey, you want fucking $250 million just to shut up, please, so we don't have to do this? You want to take down the entire league? You know what's in those emails. You were a part of the fucking emails. The whole world knows you're a part of those emails. You think that's what the NFL is doing? Or is the NFL that confident in the 700,000 emails that were, aggregated? We only saw, 10 of them?
Yeah.
Are they confident that that was the only thing that happened? I assume that's what Jon Gruden's like, you tell me. I don't know. You tell me if you think that's the case. And it's going to get big if this goes to actual trial in public. If this is Amber Heard and Johnny Depp, the NFL does not want any piece. Jon Gruden's already been killed, right?
Yeah.
He's already been
done.
Dead. See ya.
They're going to have to settle. The league does not want to, like you said, with discovery and all of that, they don't want anything like that out there. But if Jon Gruden truly does want to sit there like, hey, I don't want a settlement. Money. It's not about money. I need to clear my name. I built up this whole legacy or whatever it is, and he wants to go through with it. Yeah, I don't know what happens then. Like, really, I know Rap Sheet said it's a non-story. Like, is this developing now or what? I
do believe because they said it will go to trial, it is no longer a non-story, because when does that happen? Like, is this over the next 2 years? Is this... the thing is, even if they don't let some things in for evidence, the way questions are asked... the way these lawyers ask questions to get around what's allowed to be presented, what isn't allowed, argumentative, whatever. It's like, okay, yeah, I object. All right, I withdraw. But everybody heard it. Everybody heard what was already said. I mean, that could get... we're going to learn a lot about the NFL haters out there are like, yes, let's do this. Let's do everything about this. Let's learn about it all. The NFL cannot be on the side of this wanting to happen at all. Neither would Gruden, I would assume, either.
Well, yeah, Gruden, I don't know if it really makes sense, because if there is more stuff in there, it could just end up making him look worse too. But I guess the idea is like, hey, if they do go through with this, there are going to be a lot of other people implicated, and I won't just be like the scapegoat piece of shit anymore.
That one per club meeting, Mark Davis walks in, backpack, starter on. Hope you guys are fucking happy. Hope you guys are happy. I told you, John don't care. Nope. John don't care. You see him do the Chucky thing and the punt. That's what he's at right now. You guys are fucking done. You guys are done. You remember the email you sent, you fucking rat bastard? Yeah. Do you remember the email you sent? Do you remember being a part of that? Oh, they can ask for your text messages too, probably, because of discovery on who was talking. Oh, St. Louis. Remember we were talking about St. Louis? Oh, we just settled with him, did we? I'm sure there's another case that could potentially open up. Out of Washington, Snyder. It was actually your building that these emails originated from. Do you remember all the other shit you were saying with all the other things around? You don't think Bezos' people over at Washington Post, you don't think they're going to stoop around and find more? How about you, Raj? You fucking pumped about this, the way this whole thing happened? Remember what you emailed back to Jerry, you son of a bitch?
You were there.
Imagine if that's what Mark did, though. And was like, I hope you guys are happy. You don't know Jon Gruden like I know Jon Gruden. Jon Gruden with an axe to grind, he's in it and everybody's dead or whatever. You don't see something like this actually happen ever. So I think that's why we have to talk about it.
Yeah.
Feels like this would have got settled already before this thing even would have happened. Now there's a chance, I guess, that this thing really goes, AJ.
Yeah, and with Gruden, like, he can't, it's not like he's out to clear his name. He can't do that. His email is already out there. Like, the damage is kind of done with stuff that happened with Gruden, I guess. So doing this, I guess, is just, what's he trying to show, some deeper thing that the NFL had something against him?
They picked and choose just to kill him, basically, is what
he doesn't want. I'm sure he doesn't want to, like, specifically. He doesn't want to just throw everybody under the bus. Now, I'm sure there's a few people he doesn't mind.
I don't know. No. I don't know if what you're saying is real or not.
He's got plenty of buddies around the league, though, doesn't he?
And did they all stop? Like, did they all turn on him? Whatever this whole
I
thing.
don't know. That's what I'm saying. He's gone
people.
silent too. We haven't seen him.
It's not necessarily picking and choosing though, is it? Because it's like, hey, fuck it, let it fly. And if you're getting touched by it, it's not
Sorry
like
about it.
yeah,
It's
it's
like,
not
no.
like he's going in there and saying like, oh, you know who's a real piece of shit? This guy, this guy, this guy. Look into those emails. It's just like, hey,
John's like, I can't be the only piece of shit in there.
Yeah.
That's what Gruden's basically doing. So why did they just choose me to
true.
leak and expose and everything like that? This an easy defense, right, from the NFL, which we thought could have potentially happened, is a hacker, right? Got in there,
Yep.
held them kind of like, hey, we got this. We can do whatever, and there was like some sort of settlement, and they just released it. The NFL, I guess, if that did happen, they would have said that at this trial. I'd assume, like, well, we are not the ones that decided when a hacker actually took it, which I thought could have potentially taken place with the way hackers are these days, especially with 700,000 emails being mentioned. It's like, well, somebody has to know the amount of emails. Who would that be? Who's logging it all?
Well, now though, don't you think now they could use it now? Hey, actually, a hacker came in and deleted 700,000 emails. We don't have them anymore.
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
That'd
but
be a bad deal.
Yeah, go through them. Well, we don't have them.
don't
Sorry
have
about
any.
it. Gonna have to go into the fucking Bitcoin to find them. If you find them, by the way, we'd like to know. Had some great ideas in at least 4 of those. Could you imagine? That would be very, very fascinating. But if that goes public, like this Johnny Depp Amber Heard thing, that would be massive.
oh, huge.
nightmare fuel for the NFL. I personally think Papa is going to have something to say with this because he probably has some of the emails still.
Expert witness.
Yeah, he was called by Snyder and Jerry Jones to get Goodell fired. I bet Gruden's like, hey, Papa, I need you now. Come on in and let's fucking do this thing.
Wait till Deuce Gruden hits the stand.
Yeah.
Maybe
Deuce
benches
is-
the stand.
Deuce is an animal.
He's still coaching, right?
Yeah, he's with the Raiders.
Still in the Raiders. And Jon Gruden, I guess at the end, unless we're getting McCocknerd again, he did say go Raiders.
He did. Yeah.
Okay, so
Pulling for them this
yeah,
year.
he did say go Raiders at the end, which is great news.